Hey, what's up, y'all? This is another episode of Dooley Harris Presents. Um, in the wake of today, something very sad happened to an artist in the industry. Takeoff. Um, it seems like being a rapper now is like a real treacherous job. You wanna weigh in on that, slide boy?
Yeah, man, it's a man. I don't even know what to say. It's been like six deaths in the last just few months, not even a year, and it's like it's becoming the worst. It's coming like the most scariest job to do, man. It's like people say like, oh, people think a rapper like ain't the most important, ain't the most scary job to go into because like more people die from tripping and falling. Like if you look at statistics, and the stats, but you got to think about the amount of rappers compared to people there are that's tripping and falling. You feel me? Compared to people that's driving or in a plane, there's less rappers than that, but so many that's dying.
Yes, it's a major drop in the bucket considering how many fans. Stats like how many fans do the average person have?
Yeah, man.
It's major artists too that we losing too. Like I don't know if it's social media that shows us everything, but I also think, man, it's the dynamics of having something and your main core base have less than you.
Yeah, like I think where it really stemmed from is what you talk about. I mean, all they talk about is killing and robbing and murder, stealing and cussing and all of this other stuff. So you get what you give, man. So I don't even be surprised. I can't even say rest in peace. All I can say is actually that's all I can say is rest in peace. But you should have had peace on this earth too while you was here too. So you can't like you feel me? You can't be mad.
So the irony is he was a laid back one. Well, very reserved. He
Yeah,
did an
I
eerie interview. He said he wanted his flowers while he was here.
mhm. I could tell he was laid back, but he still was in and out of. He still was going to jail and doing his little thing too. So you don't know who he had problems with for real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's tragic. What made the thing worse though is every time something happens, somebody got to pull out a phone and not to call 911, but to start recording.
Yeah, I ain't even looked deep into it for real. All I seen when I woke up this morning is Takeoff reportedly shot and killed in Houston or something like that. And I'm like, dang, I told my girl, she like, who is that? Because you don't always know the names or whatever. She like, who is that? I showed her Bad and Bougie and Pipe It Up and stuff like that. She like, oh, that's them? I'm like, yeah, that's the Migos. And she like, oh, but like, man, it's you never know what's gonna happen when you walk out this house, especially you got all these eyes on you and this money and people just automatically don't like you based off of who you is already. You gotta look at that too. So
Or what you have,
you said what?
or what you have.
Yeah, yeah,
Something he worked hard for. The next person might feel like they deserve it.
yeah. And then they feel like since they ain't got it, they gonna try to take it from you somehow. But man, it ain't like that. So you're really taking your own life away from you because they always catch you. And even if you don't, you still got God to look after too. So
Yeah, but in the way of life, in that type of way of life, they don't know any different.
yeah, man. But
Sad. Say what?
what you been on though? Like other than that, what you been focused on lately?
Focused on I am working fingers crossed the spot for the show. I can actually do one on ones and stuff like that. I got a spot. Hopefully it fall through.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to grind on my stuff too, like stay focused and on my music and work too. I'm about to start working, start grinding, start saving up some money because I got some plans and I got bills too. But my music is sticking with me for my whole life. No matter what I do, it seemed like music stuck around. You know how people be like, you always pick something up and never finish it. Like you always try this and never go on to the next. Always move on to something else, and you will never finish what you did before. But music always stayed with me, so I try to make sure I'm been more consistent with that lately. I just dropped a song called Phase on my channel, Slide Boy O, like a slide, BOY. I gotta plug myself in real quick.
Oh no, go ahead. I'll promote that.
Yeah,
Any subscriber of yours should be a subscriber of mine.
yeah, yeah. That last video you did, I ain't getting no chance to really promote it. I sent it to a few people, so uh, when we do a real interview.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you went out.
Sorry, hey, homie.
Hey, what up, though?
Oh yeah, that's what was I just saying, man? That just threw me off. I was like,
when we do, it really wasn't. It didn't really. It's like a teaser kind of to the official one.
yeah, to a certain extent. So like, I ain't really pushed that one yet so far. Like, I'm gonna push our next one so we can get it in. But music wise, yeah, I still got it coming. I got a DJ Ghost coming. I got reactions already from Snore. It's a couple people that with millions and half a million subscribers and thousands that has reacted to me already. I just ain't promoted myself for real.
What are you doing? I'm nosy.
He's an artist. We did a little snippet of an interview that happened, and I was like, you know what?
What type of artist? A painting artist? A rapping artist?
I do music.
Music.
Overall just artist, like musical artist. I'm a genius. I do
You're beautiful.
do no instruments and none of that, but I sing, I rap, and I about any subject for real. I'm not really violent either, and I try not to cuss.
Really? So if I could, I'm gonna hold on.
Actually, send that last one, the last one you had dropped when we did that first try to do that first interview.
All right.
All right, hold on. I'm about to find something, and I want you to rap about it.
This is taking a turn. You got an extra laptop or a phone or something? You got an extra laptop or a phone?
I
thought you were gonna pull up the song or something.
Yeah, you gotta look up my music first.
Podcast. Okay, I'll look up your music. But
That's
I'm
what
one
I
of the
thought we was getting to.
things
She
to
get
rap
to the
about any
nitty-gritty.
subject. How I know? How I know?
All right, Dexter.
But that's wonderful. Wonderful, honey.
I was gonna say you're gonna have me break out of retirement.
Oh, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
I'm bringing back my space, just in case y'all don't know. That's my silent campaign.
Yeah. So how do you feel about what's going on with all these rappers recently? Like, keep dying, murder.
We were saying earlier, like it's crazy. It's to the point to where we running out of rappers now.
Do you think that I'm all doing an interview now. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
These companies have insurance policies on them, and that's why they get knocked off like that.
That's what my said. I had went over mom's crib, and she was like, man, they got insurance policies on these people, especially at Atlantic Records and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them people was dying from the same record label.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know how true that was, but somebody got to be like, look, look like some type of fraud or something's going on.
I mean, my thing, like Quavo, a lot of like the coming up rappers have died, but like a lot, like the Migos, they was like up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like on the verge of like rock stars. A lot of
the people though now, like they got like a lot of the people that was like up there.
Like I was about to say, they got. I mean, I didn't really know PNB Rock like that, but they had killed Nip. They got Mo3.
Yeah, they got Nip, King Von.
King Von, Mo 3, JD Youngin, Young Puff,
Yep. And then, yeah, because I'm really thinking something to it.
yeah, and they all from the same record label, independent. I already got an offer to sign a contract. And very and I belong to them. My name belonged to them and everything. And if I was to leave them, I would go away. I wouldn't be able to be
right. So, are you learning something from this that you're not gonna do? Are you gonna be like an independent and like get your name that way? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sign some contracts, and it's not gonna be
like, are you gonna like how much?
I'm not gonna sign for a specific amount. I'm gonna sign for promotion contracts, like to promote myself, and that's all I need. Because if your music good and what you doing,
Yeah, but also owning your rights. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like even like the sweeter deal, but like then they own you, and then you gotta like it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Once you get like mainstream, you don't get to be you no more.
Yeah. But I'm gonna always be me though. I mean,
That's what everybody say though.
I got
money change people,
let me see you pull up in
the
a Rolls Royce though. Let me find out.
And I don't want to like down you for your dreams or nothing, but that's what everybody say.
Yeah.
And then can you be you? Because like I'm not saying you from the hood or not. I don't know that, but like look at people still want to go back to the hood, and they like I'm gonna go back to my neighborhood. I'm gonna do this, and then they get killed because the hood don't love nobody.
Yeah. I mean, me, I grew up everywhere for real, so I'm really
everywhere's home.
Yeah, you know, but I don't call nowhere home. I just
okay.
I just go through God. Everything I do, I'm straight. So it'll be for a good reason. Is my point.
I mean, that's a lot of people. It's just so sad because a lot of people are like, I'm always gonna be me, and like they want to go back to their neighborhoods and try to be, and then like you can't once you on such a level, you can't be you no more.
You gotta move yourself.
Because you could get you fucked up. You could get you. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got to be strategic when you move out of the way. So
you do.
Sitting on the strip just because I'm me and I used to be.
Okay, you do.
Yeah. If you look at my old music, I got thousands of views on my music on my platform and other platforms.
Beautiful.
You said what?
I said that's beautiful.
And my point of saying that is, when I first started, I was rapping about the same thing these other people rapping about. You feel me? I was cussing. I was having a whole bunch, like 20 niggas in my music video.
Right. Dare to be different.
I mean,
unique.
Once I started getting deeper into it, if you look at my most recent music video, like it's just me, my brother, my sister. If you look at how I progressed I started 2 years ago consistently. I haven't really been consistent. I got a song at 2.something thousand, song got 3.5 thousand on somebody else's platform, and that's all what they like is shooting and rapping about, different stuff.
It is. But years ago, our music, the music from 80s rap.
Yeah.
And stuff. There was a message. And even if it was like it told like their life story. This was my story. This is what happened. And our music drifted way far from that to now. That's about kill, money, bitch, status. You ain't got this. You know.
The newest, the latest, was that the latest video you dropped so far? The one that
I dropped one 2 months ago, and I dropped one last week.
The one last week, you got to check that out, man.
I would love to. I love the support. I love different. What is your name? What is your name?
Slide, like a slide. BOY.
What?
Slide boy. Oh, you breaking up?
It's like a slide. Slide boy. Oh,
slide boy. Slide boy.
And look it up on YouTube, all spaced out, Slide Boy. Oh, you feel me? And,
Where you come up with that name?
that take me back to my point. I used to live a different life. So
I
when
mean,
I first came up with that, me and my friends or whatever, I had some beef going on at the time, and I just made a joke. I was like, "We gonna slide on them niggas" or something like that. And we always used to have beef and be the ones that actually go to the people. So we was like,
oh, that was dumb.
yeah, you feel me? And it was like a slide.
That's part of being a child though too. Like I mean,
Oh
do
yeah,
some-
no, I was dumb
do some
too.
stuff like that. You do it.
I was dumb as hell. I used to knock on people's doors and stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
I
one of
know.
them. Yeah, that was wild right
I was
there.
dumb as hell.
So like, yeah, but I never changed the name because it was original. It was
And
organic.
that's who you are. That's cool. I just like to know how people got their names and where you come up with that. Sorry if
Yeah,
I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm nosy.
No, this makes a great show, man. I mean, if you wouldn't ask them, I'd be asking them.
yeah,
Oh, right. Maybe I should let the host talk.
No. Look. This is exactly what I told you. You'll get the feeling from it, right? Remember, I told you. You'll get the feeling from it.
Well,
People are interested though. Like, and then word of mouth. I mean, you never know.
I love to hear new music, and I love that you're doing different. Different's wonderful because there's so many guys out here, and everybody's the same and the same shit. And yeah, they got flow, but it's the same shit.
yeah. I can really switch it up. Like if you look at all my music, it sounds like different people on half of them. You feel me? Like
That's
I
wonderful. That's what's
think
up.
it's kind of like
So you got something unique.
yeah, it's kind of like certain songs. Like I can't explain. Like it's
I'll check it out.
certain people out there that you've heard that's on so many different songs that you wouldn't even be like, oh, that's Fat Joe. You feel
Right.
like lean back compared to when he was in a song with Dead in the Middle of Little
Yeah. Twin. Him and Big Pun.
yeah, Dead in the Middle of
I
Little.
remember that. Yep.
And
That was
that create. I think that creates longevity as well. For you to be
It
able to.
absolutely does. And it makes you stand out and different. Difference was great. Uniqueness is wonderful. Like be a prince. And like you said, you got so many other talents. That's great.
yeah.
Keep going with that. That's gonna be your thing.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make it positive so I don't end up like everybody else.
Plus,
You won't. Then
I'm
you
trying
won't.
to. I'm trying to have
You
them great
won't.
on another
You
level
won't.
too. You hear me?
Yeah,
I'm trying to have them great on another level.
yeah, that's
You know, on a level of black man empowerment type thing.
That's right. That we need to get back to that. How old are you?
funny.
Youngin?
Yeah,
Young and
How old?
funny.
20. Okay, young blood. Sorry, I just turned 40. But back in the day, like if you ever listen to old school rap like KRS-One, the greats.
You already know I do. I just brought up one of the greatest. Big fun.
Big Pup, yeah, that I'm talking about way before.
we got to go back to the 80s.
We're talking about way back.
Gotta go hit the 80s, man.
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane,
Big
Kwame,
Daddy Kane, Rakim, Eric B.
Slick
I'm
Rick.
Slick. Oh, you know I love me some Slick Rick. But like listen to like the messages, like they were talking about their neighborhood and their struggles, and it wasn't all about that bullshit.
yeah,
Midstream, like early 90s, like that's about when music took a different turn.
yeah.
And rap took a different turn. But before that, it was a message. I mean, it was even a rap song called The Message.
Yep. And it got sampled bazillions of times over and over and over.
Yes. And I mean, back then, the rappers was saying, I mean, do you remember that? Self-destruction. We live in a self-destruction. You
Yeah.
remember that shit, Abdul?
I remember, and they did the West Coast version too.
Miss Melody.
That was KRS-One X.
Yeah, but it was all them. And they was saying this back then. You know what I'm saying? We're headed towards self-destruction. And they was trying to tell people through the music, stop doing this shit. This is what the fuck. And the music just went straight flip mode into I killed this bitch, shot him in the face, and da to the bullshit.
The 90s ushered in gangster rap.
Not even just that. They've been
The newspaper of the project. Yeah. The rap, like it was like the news, like it was telling people what was going on. And now, like it went straight to a negative place. And yeah, I mean, and gangster rap's cool too. Don't get me wrong, I love that music, but it's also gotten us to where we are today. Yeah, this shit was going on. Before we was talking about how Brenda had a baby and she barely got a brain.
Okay,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
there's a flip side to that too.
But
Now
now we talking
now it's
about, yeah,
helping.
haha, I knocked that bitch up and left her with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, but look,
now it's like negative.
now it's to the point to where now it's helping police and FBI with their investigations
Yeah,
and stuff
people are
now.
getting indicted with their rap music and their lyrics.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to you straddle the fence when you try to look good to two crowds. Brittany's got a baby, but Brittany's barely got a brain. Not Brittany, but Brenda.
Brenda.
A damn shame the girl could hardly spell the name. From that to fuck that and pick your claim and all that. You feel me? So
Right,
it's like,
because you know what? They wanted to come. I think that was them. I don't
yeah,
think that was Pac. That
yeah.
wasn't Pac. That was
Honestly,
them getting industry saying, this is what we want you to do.
honestly, no. We all have different sides.
And
We just all
and that
don't
could
see
be that
those
too.
sides.
But this is the man that went to like that was not Pac. His mother was revolutionaries. He was raised. He went to good schools. He went. What was the school he went to?
Black
He
Panther.
wasn't living that what live and die.
Maryland School of Performing Arts.
He was, but he wasn't. I think the industry started, and I think that's exactly what got him killed. I think they wanted Pac to be somebody he wasn't.
When you in
But he
that,
was. You know what I'm saying? He had a hot temper, yeah.
It's the difference between hot temper and being militant.
Yeah, he could be militant at moments too. Shit, he was a motherfucker.
And
It was only one punch,
at age 25, how many people can say they accomplished and did what he did? Imagine what type of personality you would have to have.
There was never. But look what happened. Look how much beef and how many dead bodies. That go all the way to that Illuminati shit.
yeah, when you it'd be so much temptation and stuff like that. Like I just dropped a song 2 months ago called Spiritual Advisor. And I said, we've been moving, going with the problems, constantly enhancing with the sin because you got it. Going with the motion with the devil wears Prada. I'm feeling like I'm.
Damn it.
They keep cutting out, baby, but that's good.
Yeah, and when I said that, it's when you enhancing with the sin because you gotta. Like when you out here and you tempted to do stuff. I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying it's so much. It feel like, oh, I'm about to smoke this blunt with them, and now you got the spirits and the same problems that they got going on because you just interacted with them and you don't even know.
Yeah,
here in the club and got
the vibe and all that. You don't even all that stuff. And the more and more people need to hear about that because people need to wake the fuck up.
That's why at the end
I promise I seen a status on Facebook just yesterday of a dude talking about I'll sell my soul, but I'll still worship God. Bitch, it doesn't work that way. And that's what I said. I don't think it worked like that, baby.
Well, I was saying earlier about Pac, you can't please two crowds. You can't. That's
you can't. But like I said,
honestly, I think he got away with doing it. He not here, right? But after the fact, when the dust settled, it's two.
And then we also
different
did
sides.
get an angrier Pac. This was after Pac went to prison. Pac, you know what I'm saying, got accused of rape. He was also an angrier Pac.
And also being shot, not knowing who did it. And then all those are taken into consideration. You got to think he was only human too.
And back to my point.
Shot you, but you fools didn't finish. Now you about to feel the wrath of a menace. Hit him up. That was that shit, though.
Yeah, see, you're a satisfied customer on that end, but there's also dear mama people out there that you got to take the good with the bad.
Tupac never disappointed me. Never. Even when he got killed, I thought he was gonna make it.
Everybody did. I think I was disappointed one time, and I'm not ashamed to say it. when he took that picture naked in the bathtub with all them chains on him.
I want that blown up
Oh, yeah, see, that was
on my
kind of
wall.
that wasn't for me though. See what I'm saying?
Right.
What the hell do you do that?
So I was just like, no.
Right.
You're gonna say that Emily language.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that was like, he was just like, take me. I'm like, well, who is this for? This ain't for me. Let me go ahead and scroll.
Right. That was for me.
Yeah, that was for y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
ladies.
But it's so sad seeing where this is going. Cause like I try to show, like I got kids that listening to this. And
Yeah.
listening, I wish I try to show them to like what I used to listen to and stuff. And a lot they like, and some they like, mommy, this is whack. But like they listen to the dumbest shit. And
Yeah,
like I'm
you
not really
cannot
a fan of a
decipher.
lot of the newer rappers. Like I will say I did like a couple songs for the Migos, but I like Kendrick Lamar and shit like that. But I don't like listen to all this shit. It's bullshit.
Can't even lie.
And
I don't listen to nobody, man. I listen to Fred Hammond,
Oh wow.
listen to Marvin Sapp, um, Rance Allen. I don't even listen to rap. I used to listen to Sada Baby back when I was
yeah,
making.
well, I listen to all types of music, but I love my favorite will always be old school. I listen to everything.
Old school
You know,
R&B, old school rap. That's me all the way.
yeah, but I even listen to be honest. I like Etta James and shit, Lil Walter, Muddy Waters.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
yeah, yeah. Well,
I
yeah,
love all that. So
that's
I don't want to be in nobody box. I want to be in mine. Like I listen to like everything. I even like fucking opera.
Yeah,
if I
You know,
understood the octaves in the story, because it's more complex than just what you're
it
listening
is.
to.
You need to listen. If you ever do listen to opera, you need to listen to Carmen. But you need to see the opera to understand the opera.
deep.
You need to see it. You can't just hear it.
Yeah.
I've been to it, and that's what made me love it and have a new appreciation for it.
I've
You
actually
know,
been to one opera, and I was like, "What the?"
yeah,
Because
I went to.
I was younger. I was like, "Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
free,"
I
but I
was
want my
young
money
too.
back.
I was like, how old was I? I was
Yeah,
like 10.
I know opera, but
I was about the same age. I was like, "Man."
Yeah, but like I said, certain things speak to you know what I'm saying, and maybe it was like at the right time, but it spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? But
What was you gonna say, Slide?
I was about to say I ain't been to no opera, but that did remind me though. My girl finna take me to see Cat Williams on the 4th.
hey, Cat, I love Cat.
Yeah. We it's on my before actually a couple months.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And cat old school too, whether you know it or not.
Oh, he way old school.
He way old school. I'm talking about Comic View. You remember that?
Yep.
That's when I first saw him.
Hey,
He
you
had
remember when Bruce was? They used to have a song. Tell me what you gonna do when the well run dry. You
yep.
gonna sit around? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I used to love Comic View.
Then
Man, I used to,
they changed it after that
Uh,
though.
um,
Yeah, they did change it. I remember. Because then there was that Mardi Gras thing they had did.
gosh, I haven't watched Comedy View in years.
I haven't watched. I always watch me some comedy though. I stay watching Cat Williams, Bernie Mac,
Bernie
Bruce,
Mac, oh my god, the Kings. Red Fox was the shit too.
He was
yeah,
like, yo, 11.
Paul Crawford, or whatever his name was.
What's up, y'all? Hey baby.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, a lot of hold on one second. My son just came in.
But
Hold
yeah,
on.
go
Let
ahead.
me mute.
I was gonna say, it's something very distasteful that not as soon as the body even cold, they actually had pictures and video of it.
I ain't even
Sorry,
see.
I gotta unmute for that shit. That was tragic. Why is people so quick to do that, dog?
That was
I ain't
very,
even.
very, and it was very, very like just like PNB Rock. Same
That's what
scenario.
everybody
Like,
know. That's the newest thing. We are so desensitized from seeing and hearing about death that now they'll be, oh, let me get that up. I bet I'll go viral.
yeah, for the wrong reasons.
They had a
Right.
picture of when he was in the getting his autopsy.
Who, Tupac?
Uh,
Who?
King Von.
No, see, that's another thing I wouldn't want to see either, though.
Right.
Yeah.
And but you gotta, what sick fuck went and took that and put it out there?
And they were literally
Funny.
close up to where you see the audio of I don't know if it was
Quavo?
Quavo standing over him like screaming and shit, like, and then he laying in he bleeding out, like, and they moving him and stuff. People got blood on him
And they
and
fucking recorded.
recorded.
No heart. People are desensitized, and now everything is for a like or money. And what's the root of all evil? Money.
Hey, I got a question though. This is just a random question. They say the root of all evil is money. What about lack of money?
No, I mean, because that's survival. You gotta survive.
And that's what these people think they're doing when they hit these people, these artists that
No,
have more
it's a
money than them.
difference. Oh, have you ever heard all good money ain't good money?
All good money ain't all money ain't good money, definitely.
Yeah. So there's some things I could do, but I'm not gonna do because I have a moral compass. And don't get me wrong, if I had to feed my kids, I'll get some go-go boots and whatever, and I'll walk and I'll do whatever I gotta do to feed my kids. But would I just do something like that just because I'm broke? No.
Hey, look, you got a friend like me.
I know, right? Hey, but I'm just saying, but people, I'm gonna work hard for mine. I can't, there's certain things I just can't do. And I'm not gonna record somebody sitting there dying. My kids, he wasn't even famous. My kids seen a picture of this boy who got killed in the pathway of where we live. And he was shot and robbed for his shoes. And my kids seen his TikTok video of him laying there dead, and his mama found out her child was dead on TikTok.
Man,
They taking it too far.
And my kids was little. They seen a fucking dead body that was still laying there. Like that body was laying there for a couple of hours, and people was literally taking his picture, and instead of saying, "Hey, it's a dead body here," putting
Somebody
him.
made a damn TikTok.
Somebody made a TikTok, and that's how her mama found out her baby was dead. And it was a boy in high school, a high school kid dead.
I have compassion because of certain things like that. Because I'm sorry, let me say this, and then I just had to say this before we go any further. Growing up in those environments, you don't glorify that type of thing. When you see things like that in real life, people say you become desensitized. You do in a sense, but you also want to get away from that environment. You want to get away. There's got to be something better.
Some people feel that way, true. Some people feel like that, like gotta get away, and then some people become part of it. Some people like death. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Right.
some girls, it's all like what's up in. That's why I say a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? We got one. Some people don't have one. And some people like don't even fucking give a fuck or have compassion to give a fuck. Everybody's moral, like everybody's like what we feel is right and wrong, and what we won't do. It's motherfucker, and them the same motherfuckers that was probably set their boy up to get killed and not give a fuck. Them same people taking that picture, laughing, and you know what I'm saying, carrying on. Everything ain't fucking meant to, like, it's just sick. But they seen that man was famous and probably first thoughts, I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna get money. Like there's some just stuff I can't do. You can't do. That wouldn't even be in my mind as a body is laying there and this man just lost his life. to, oh, let me pick up my phone. Now
Pick
maybe
up
like
your phone and call 911. Don't turn on
right.
Instagram. Don't turn on TikTok.
I'm not
Don't.
doing none of that. But they thinking of, and that's where it's like, I don't want that I don't want that karma that come with that money from doing that to that video. Because what goes around comes around. And you do fucked up shit, it's gonna come back on you. Might not get you today, but it's gonna get you tomorrow. And doing fucked up shit that you want to think about, treat people how the fuck would you want some of your video, your body flopping on the ground dead, bleeding out?
No,
You
but
want to see your
you,
mama,
but
your
you know
brother
what?
like that?
One thing, I'm gonna carry myself and control the way I move and stuff like that. So I'll
But a bullet,
try
can't
my
nobody
best.
control a bullet.
And
You
you're
can't
right. You're
control
right.
no bullets.
And ain't no such thing as
Okay.
staying out the way either. Obviously,
And
ain't no
there's
such
not.
thing.
It can happen anywhere. You could be in church.
So I want to increase my
And a bullet can hit
odds.
you.
I want to increase my odds because nothing is promised.
It's nothing. All you can do is live your life for each day. Yeah, there's certain situations it might be you might have a higher chance.
Yeah. That's what I'm
You
saying.
know, but a bullet can get you anywhere. I don't really
I've
know the
seen that
situation.
personally myself. I've seen that,
Oh,
and that was
yeah,
something that I still see fresh in my head to this day.
right.
Like,
I've seen things myself
and then,
that
and
I
and,
see,
and that's why when you talk, I
but I
listen.
would never do that to nobody. And I would, you know what I'm saying? Just I could never. I could never. I've seen too many fucking dead bodies. But I don't even go to funerals no more because it's but we as a whole world are getting to the point where like just like let's say school shootings. Before it was like we would hear them every now and then or that you know what I'm saying? Now it's like it's another one. It's another one. Oh, just the other
Hey,
day.
but you
Yep,
know
down
what?
the street,
I will
another one.
accredit social media, phones and stuff, cameras everywhere to us being more aware now. We used to have to pick up a paper and learn something 24 hours later.
Right.
Now it comes to us
Yeah, but
in real
it's
time.
helped. Social media and things have helped and hurt.
Definitely,
Technology has helped and has hurt. We're dumb as shit now. You know what I'm saying? Not like you're stupid. You're stupid. I think you're very smart, but as a human, we're dumb as shit because we don't really even have to take our effort. Shit we had to do in school, our kids ain't got to do. They ain't even got to read a motherfucking book. That book can read to them.
Oh yeah, you sit and just put on some headphones. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It's insane. But we're just dumped down. Our phone is right here in the motherfucking screen. That's like we're fucking like we're just dumb. You ain't got to pick up a book. You ain't got to watch documentaries. You can still watch a documentary, and then we'll hear. You don't got to read a newspaper. You don't got to have a phone. It's a crazy with the times, and we're just getting dumbed down, and we're so resilient, like relying on technology for everything, and it's hurting us and helping us.
So with that question, with that being said, I absolutely agree. Slide boy, this is a question I'm directing towards you. You listening to me?
Uh,
All right. In your case, you made changes and everything. How would you move different and as far as spreading your positivity and creativity? I would say that to a T. Like Crystal, you haven't even seen the creativity that the video has. It's something
I'm
that
excited. I love to see the young people doing great things. I love it. I fully support it.
positive things,
Beautiful. And saying
positive.
like he doesn't swear, and that is like awesome. Not
But
saying that comes like a statement, but I
it
love the
captivates
message.
you. The thing is,
It's
it
different. I love
captivates you,
different.
and
I'm excited.
it brings out like people repress their inner feelings and stuff like that. This is the type of he makes the type of music to where you're not afraid to be yourself,
Pouring out his heart.
and you're
yeah,
okay with listening to it. You okay? We're gonna have a good day today.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
that type of thing. Like it's very rare that somebody can capture your mind in that way.
Right. Like a print. I mean, look, I can have Prince for if I'm sad, happy. I got Prince songs like, nah, this is my get back in a good mood song. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wonderful. Like be different. I love it. I
And
can't wait to
he got
check
some
it out.
joints that will take you there. Like, oh wow, this is dope. this is something. It sparks my creativity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gets me to the point where like, damn,
Well,
I never thought of that though. Like I want to get into that and this and that. Like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
music totally is a thing that like does with the mind and makes you think. And like music is so important to this world. And I don't know like if people know, but like even I watch a lot of documentaries and I watch a lot of stuff on uh space and whatnot. But even like our ancestors, people, they built things to have like sound frequency, and sound does things. So it's a natural, I mean, music helps with sound and it's part of it's cool. So now I wonder it does put you, it can change your mood
This
and
is
make
my
you want to
ideology.
debate.
This is my ideology of music. It's medicine.
Music is
It's
medicine.
medicine for the soul.
Yes, absolutely it
Okay.
is.
And
That's true.
I'm going to do a shameless plug myself. Shout out to Everyday People, Mr. Wright, 419. The scan code is on the hoodie. He
I
has
like
an album called Medicine Music. And no matter what you're going through, how you going through it, it's gonna get you through.
Hey.
And he's been guest on the show multiple times. And I'm pretty sure you ran into family members. I have a very big, talented family. And
Yes.
when they're not busy, they come and show support. And you know, and I got this thing. Everyday people,
411.
everyday people, 419. That's Toledo.
What I
Oh,
would do, what I'd be doing is, man, like I remember y'all said earlier, y'all said that money is the root of all evil. But a lot of people misunderstand and kind of just go off of what somebody said, like say something from the Bible, and somebody tell you something from the Bible, and you kind of just believe it. Actually, in the Bible, it says the love of money is the root of all evil. So it's about who you are as a person and how you conduct yourself.
you could say that, yes, but money can make you change your mind and do some things. Like Abdul was saying.
Well, money can
Put the
magnify who
list.
you really are, though. So go
What
ahead.
it says you shouldn't worship money, right? But why on our money it says in God we trust? Is our money that what they're saying? Money is our God?
No,
Because why is in
No,
God we
you
trust
misunderstood trust.
on
The
our
trust is
money?
not a trust feeling. The trust is
But
a
if
bond.
you think to it and you think to our government
It makes
and
more
how
sense for it to be
they
trust.
start fucking wars and we go and take whatever the fuck we want and do all this shit for money, and it come down to what? Money, blow up people, money, and God we trust. They worship that shit. Money to some is everything.
It's supposed to be out of the government. And I said,
Well, with that being
They
said,
worship that
what
shit.
they will do for it is not beyond or beneath anybody or anything that's actually happened. What people do for it, like another dead rapper.
Right. And that's where I say go to your moral compass.
they
What
might
are
not be
you
necessarily.
willing to do? Can you be bought? What's your price? Can you be bought? That's what it come down to. Everybody
I
got
got a trick.
something.
I got a
You know
trick
what I'm
question.
saying? You start thinking about stuff. Oh well, damn, if I do this, I could get my, like, let's say me.
Hey, look, how
I
much?
can get my kids out of the hood. We can go out of here. We don't have to be here. All I gotta do is this, and I'm gonna have it.
How
I
much
don't
does
want to do this. I know it's wrong, but I might.
a piece of mind cost?
Priceless.
Okay, now you take that scenario into
But
you don't want
everybody doesn't think when it comes to that with that.
you're
Just like
gonna
I said,
bust your
you get,
ass for a piece of mind. You're gonna bust your ass for a piece of mind.
I do, and I do bust my butt for it. But I'm just saying, in there's situations, like let's say this. Normally, would I go and steal? Right? I know
Right.
it's wrong. Would I
Uh-huh.
do it? Have I done it? Yep. Have I sold drugs? Nope.
Hey, I often say like I'm
But
gonna hit stop right now. Like, look, we ain't incriminating.
nope.
This ain't what we doing here.
Have
But
I done things? Have I lived a life? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, and I've also learned from a lot of mistakes and things but And I've also been offered money for things, lots of money, that I was not willing to do for the money.
Absolutely.
But like I said,
That's your character. That's your moral compass.
that's my moral compass, right? But like they say, everybody got their price.
Yeah.
Look at all these stars that they say sell their soul. The thing that you know, that's God's. God, you know, God, that's your soul. That's all. People sell their soul, literally, for the fame, the fortune. They willing to give it up that much. They want it.
Nobody ever thinks about when the music stops.
Right? And when you ain't got nobody but your damn self. And people just, I mean, and that's why I say it goes through to this. And then on some aspects, I'm like, I mean, like, it's just really what you can't never say never, because life has a funny way sometimes of showing shit. Like I could say I would never sell my soul. That I know I would never. But you never know, because life has a funny way of showing you.
You're
and putting
absolutely
you in
right.
situations.
Never say never. Never say fuck it. Never
Yeah.
say those two things. Never do that, because
But
you're
for
going.
the best part, try to maintain and do things that you can have a clear conscience and know that you did, you know. I don't know, like it's really up to you what you willing to. But like I said, life has a funny way of showing you. You know, I could get struck by a car tomorrow and never be able to work. And all I can do is work my little left hand. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You never know. Life has a funny way of fucking, you know what I'm saying? You never know.
I know, I keep thinking, what if I go deaf? I can't listen to music.
You're not on the podcast though.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I take note to that. I take note to that as well.
You just, I mean, but try to maintain who you are. Try to maintain, you know what I'm saying? Because you straight off of who you are and who you want to be as a person, you know what I'm saying? No matter how, like I always tell myself, like I win the lottery. You know, there's things I want to do, but I know there's so much good I would do. So someone like me couldn't win because I would do too much good. You know?
Me too. And somebody would kill me.
Right. Nah, now I ain't dummy now. I'ma have a
No, I'm saying like they're gonna find it. It's a way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm
Right, there's always a
gonna
way.
owe somebody something. I'm gonna owe somebody something.
See, I don't know nobody's shit.
Well, no. Once all that, remember this and that, shit. Let me this and that. But
Right.
remember, during the process, nobody reached out.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, life, and that's just what it is. That's how it like you feel with heaven and hell. You know, like, have I done some bad things? Yeah, I've done a lot. Do I feel the good I've outdone outweighs the bad I've done? Yes. Me as a person, like, I'll help anybody if I'm able to, you know? But I could also be that motherfucker too, you know?
I already know. But I try to have you in good terms and stuff like that.
You've been nothing but a good person. That's why it's so important that he's young and can talk to these kids through the music, because that's all they want to do. They need positivity. They need it.
When I tell you, like, it's something to think about what he does, I'm like, it's refreshing. As a young man as he is, he knows something. He has good upbringing.
And he could be another pot. I want to support. I want to support as much as I can, because
I'm actually gonna send you the video when it's over.
They're the future. They're the future. And these are who my kids like. My kids listening to these dummies that probably some of them don't even know what the fuck the struggle is. They think the struggle is having no Fruit Loops. You know?
Yeah.
They don't even know. Shit. I mean, our goal as parents too, to make our kids not know what our struggles were, to give them better than what we had.
Yeah, but also I learned.
That's always the goal.
I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way.
I'm learning the hard way still.
That it didn't work. It didn't work.
Nope.
But we couldn't be cruel We couldn't be cruel as how we had to go through. We couldn't.
No, but you know, I had that experience because I had having kids. I have two, you know, I got 4 children. I have a 2 older and 2 younger. You know, so the 2 older were used to like, yeah, it was only them, but I was struggling like a motherfucker. And the youngest, like, I was struggling like, yeah, but they was young, too young to really realize what was going on. And then when they was older to know what's going on, they've been spoiled as shit. And they've always been spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Now
I'm not
they
gonna lie
think
to you.
somebody,
It got the best of me. It got the best of me.
yep.
That's
Now,
it. That's all I'm gonna say.
now I like my kids will be like, what? It's only $300. What do you mean?
Yeah, man, that's little. That's minute to the shit, man. You just don't. Well, you know.
Yeah, I know. You know, but my other kids, they wouldn't dare even ever utter to ask me no question like for any of like that.
Right. That's
And they be
what
like,
I'm talking about.
you know, like they're like, we used to have to share a TV set. We didn't have TV. Like my kids got flat screens in their rooms.
Shit.
They got iPhone 11s. Look, I just got a new phone. This was my other one. Mine is cracked as ever. And the only reason I got a new one is because the speaker went out. You know?
Look,
They got everything.
I'm going through the same thing. Like I got two phone lines. One of them cracked to hell, and I'm just getting by.
Getting by. And I
Just
don't
trying to
even
make
care.
sure
I,
shit happens.
I got a new phone recently, and the guy asked me, you know, what phone. I said, listen, all I care is that it works. Because I don't care about no bells, whistles, nothing. I need it to work.
That sounds like some shit I say. Like bells, whistle, whatever, a basket on the front of it. I don't care.
Yeah. Yes, very true. You know, we need to really, I really pray. I'm tired of having to see all these young men dying, man. I'm so sick of it every day. And every time it hurts, you know, seeing it, everyone. I don't care if they're famous millionaires, they're still somebody baby. And every time I see them, I see my sons.
Absolutely.
And it's sad,
Absolutely.
you know. And death ain't cute. Like life, all this stuff that we think like they think is cute, it's not. It's not cute. But we was having, you know what I'm saying? We thought it was cute at one point in time too. You know, with our gangster rap.
I never. I
We
was like,
loved
oh,
our gangster rap though. Say we wasn't bumping that shit.
yeah.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
I wasn't
We was
doing
out
it.
there listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh,
Thugged
yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that reminds me, you got to send me that clip too. I want to post.
I got a whole bunch of clips. I need to like, oh my gosh. Did you know they're doing a reunion concert
Nope,
with
I
all of
didn't.
them?
No, I didn't know that.
All of them.
And I'm pretty sure you know how to get tickets, right?
I'm trying. As soon as I see them bitches, I'm dropping them like it's hot. I don't care.
All right, for sure.
I'm going.
Yeah, man, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's dope. That'll be dope too. You should put that out.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. That is the what's up. I just I'm sad seeing this stuff on TV every day. My kids wonder why I won't let them go nowhere. I don't want my kids to go to the mall, to the movies. I don't want them going no motherfucking where.
Ain't nothing there besides
Nothing.
people that prey on people.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, what do I do? Keep my kids in the bubble? All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. That shit don't work either.
It don't. But then I buy him shit to keep want him to be here.
You got a bouncy house in that mug?
Right. I'm gonna try one day. One day.
Because if I get one, I'm on it. I'm king of the castle. That's it.
Right.
Nobody get on my bouncy jungle house.
Right. Sorry, my phone was ringing, so I'm looking at my other phone.
Oh, you
seeing
got
who it was.
see, we both got two phones, but you can't look up the see. All right, I see how it is.
What? What'd I do?
Nothing. You got another phone. You could have looked up the music.
I wasn't even thinking because I'm so high.
Wow, you don't look it. Hear yourself way down highish.
Shit, I just smoked the whole joint.
I saw a bit. I'm looking at something in my peripheral, but that's after this is over with.
Yeah, I smoked the reefer. I smoked the devil's lettuce.
But,
It
yeah,
makes me happy.
I call it coffee.
Yeah. Damn it.
You better answer that. Last
Yeah,
time,
hold on. Hold on. I don't want to ruin you up.
anybody watching right now, it's really important that we all look out for each other and stuff like that. Like, if you see somebody lacking or anything like that, just go up and talk to them or something like that. Like, it's all about self-preservation. Um, Man, we all we literally got. Like, literally, like, if you can pick up the phone and take a picture of a damn body or something, pick up the phone, call 911. I'm just speaking from a civilian. I'm not no killer, but people need to just be aware. Like, also, while I got this break, I want to speak on mental health. When the majority of us coming up, we didn't have counselors and therapists and stuff like that. So it's always to make sure to check on people. You never know what somebody going through, you know?